Once you're diagnosed as a diabetic, there are no cures. What there is control. Understand the difference. It's critical. My pre-diabetic signs. What happened? Well, about a year before my son was born, I could sense that my body was beginning to rebel on me. I was still, eating and exercising regularly and in really good shape. But right around when he was about 6 or 7 months of age, I knew something was terribly wrong. The signs were, which you may be familiar with too. I was losing weight, always thirsty, lightheaded. So one day I ended up deciding to check into urgent care. The nurse took my blood sugar readings. My first time I'd had pricked my fingers with a little glucose meter. And the readings came in at over 300. Yes. She looked at me and said, "You, my friend, are a diabetic, a newly diagnosed diabetic." So I thought to myself, how is this possible? I eat right, I exercise, I don't smoke or drink. Look at me, this can't be possible. So it hit me hard for a day. Went home from urgent care and I sat down with the family and I told everybody. But it was time to take this curse and actually turn it into a blessing. Now, even with my educational background, I, just like you, I felt overwhelmed. I was scared. Not only for my health, because I understood ramifications of being diabetic, but I had a family to feed. And even after graduation, I ended up starting, or actually taking over, a retail business that I do own. I work 7 days a week. I have 20 employees that rely upon me to put food on the table for their families too. So you can see that obviously diabetes is composed of many, many different types. From those of us that are borderline overweight with resistance issues, and we'll discuss what that is, to those of normal weight that over time are producing less and less insulin. With my background, I've even come across professional athletes who are diabetic. And we will discuss those differences over time, including the course of action. So the one thing as diabetics, different kinds of diabetics, we all have in common is the need to control blood sugars. It is our number one priority. So you can see now why these episodes and these videos will be so different from everything else on the web. Again, you're going to want to subscribe. My set goal for you are the same for me. And I'll repeat them again. The control of blood sugars. We're going to look our all-time best. We're going to feel our all-time best, even better before the diagnosis. Fourth, our health markers. They're going to change. That I promise you. They will be improved. They will be awe-inspiring. You'll be working with your doctors on everything. And your doctors are going to be very, very happy. I promise you on that. So we are not about these really short-term fixes or quack diets. Any diet can work for 3 or 4 weeks. This is about kind of like the long-term solutions, the tips and tricks I use to not only control the blood sugars, but to look and feel great too.